Okay, yeah, we should be good. It should be recording.
We're going to call this meeting to order, the administrative review meeting on the date of February 3rd, 2022. And I've reviewed the minutes for January 24th, 2022, and they stand approved. First item on the agenda is LVG 122221, consideration and action on a request for administrative review approval of the Gibson Ranchettes number 4, consisting of 2 lots. And Mr. Lleverino, you're going to be presenting this?
Yes.
Okay.
Let me quickly join here on this laptop so I can bring up the report. Looks like I need to let myself in. Let's see, participants.
Oh, let me admit you.
That one.
I just, yeah.
Good. Love technology, especially when it works. Oh. Oh my goodness.
Okay. Thank you.
So this one's the Gibson Ranchettes subdivision. Should have brought my glasses. Okay, so what this is a 2-lot subdivision out in western Newburgh. And I'm going to bring up the plat, just kind of a refresher for me. Okay, so here's the area map showing kind of where it is: 400 south, 4450 west. And, so what this proposal does is it creates the lots 1 and 2 would be officially platted as building lots. I mean, there are already lots of record building lots because they have homes. They already have the services that they need as far as water, all the residential services. As you can see where my cursor is now, they're actually just cleaning up this line. You can see this label here, it says original lot line. So what they're doing is just basically officially platting these 2 lots. You have this remainder parcel that is just over 5.7 acres. So what planning looked at was mainly just to make sure that it meets the zoning site development standards for the A2 zone, which it does. Make sure that the plat meets the Weaver County Subdivision Code requirements, which it does. As it stands, we have approvals from surveyors, engineers, and fire for this. It's a pretty simple amendment here, subdivision. So with that, planning staff recommends approval.
Okay. And is Mr. McFarland here? Nope. Being leaders. Okay, well, I am going to recommend approval of this subject to the conditions and findings outlined in the staff report. So it stands approved. Next item is consideration and action on a request for administrative approval of the J&A Gibson subdivision consisting of 2 lots. And Felix, you're going to be presenting this one as well?
Yes. So this one is in western Weaver again. It's a residential subdivision. This one is looking to create a new lot from an existing large parcel. What they're proposing to do is pretty standard. This new parcel that's being created, or this new lot that's being created, fronts on a public road that's fully improved and up to the county standard. With this being a new lot being created, we require that they show us that they have service from Taylor West Weber, they have service from Hooper Irrigation, and they've provided those required letters. And also Central Weber Sewer District will provide the sanitary services for this. Go to the plat. This one as well. So here is the lots showing kind of a layout, both lots fronting on that public road 22 south. Both meeting the standards for the A2 zone. With that, planning recommends final approval of this proposal.
No road dedications necessary for this?
Nope, not
Kobe Smith? Yeah. Do you have anything you'd like to add?
We submitted a new plan yesterday.
Okay.
What the surveyor made
okay.
marks on. And so this is just the older survey with the older plat that we originally submitted, and now everything's been fixed and
Okay.
the new plat is now in.
Okay. Well, I'll recommend approval of it, subject to the conditions and findings outlined in the staff report. And we'll move on to 2.3 LBC 122-821, consideration and action on request for approval of the Combe South Estates No. 2 First Amendment, and Mr. Burton.
Yes. Let me share my screen so that you can see the subdivision plat. Rick, this is this is a lot line adjustment just between two existing lots in the Uinta area.
Okay.
None of the lots are being made smaller than the zone allows, and none of their frontages are being made smaller than the zone allows. I'll show you the plat. What's changing. They're keeping the existing, all the existing easements. But you can kind of see this, in this line in the middle is where the property line used to be.
Yeah.
And then they're proposing to just bring the property line down in this location.
Okay.
I also have an aerial view of it as well here.
Do we have, where it's a double fronted lot, are we having restricted access?
There's no, oh, excuse.
Where it's on the cul-de-sac and then Combe Road?
There wasn't in the original subdivision.
There wasn't?
No.
Okay.
Let me,
Did engineering, they didn't mention anything about that.
look at the review of it here.
And then maybe when you're looking at the review, and maybe you know this, the water line easement, it's going between lots 11 and 10. Do you know what water line that's for?
Existing water line easement. So to answer your first question, our engineers have asked, yes, for a no access line. on like an updated plat.
Okay, Okay.
Along Combe lot for lot 10.
good.
So they don't use that as an access. Existing water line easement.
Just on the south side of lot 10.
You see that, I do not know whose company it is. I'm
Okay.
assuming that the surveyor who prepared this plat is ready to reference that entry number.
And engineering didn't make any comments on that.
No.
Okay. Okay.
Utilities that I'm aware of, that could be would be the Utah Highlands Water Improvement District,
Okay,
or potentially the basin secondary sewer line.
okay,
Sorry, water line.
Water line.
sewer line.
all right. Well, I don't see any problems with this. It doesn't look like Corey Combe's here, so can recommend approval of it, subject to the conditions and findings outlined in the staff report. And last item, 2.4 LVS 102521, consideration and action on a request for approval of Summerset Farms Phase 4, First Amendment. And Ms. Aydelotte, you're going to be presenting this.
Yeah, Felix is gonna pull up the plat. This is a lot line adjustment as well, Rick.
Okay.
Between two lots and an already platted subdivision. So you can see the existing dedication plat right now. The applicant is looking to push that eastern boundary between 400 and 401 about 3.7 feet to the east. So where it's a lot average subdivision, the areas and widths of these are still going to be able to meet zoning. This is located in the A1 zone. And staff would recommend approval of this subdivision amendment, subject to the condition in the staff report, which is a renewed deferral for curb gutter and sidewalk along that 3500 West Street.
Pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
Mr. Favero, do you have anything you'd like to add?
No.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, I'll recommend approval of this, subject to conditions and findings outlined in the staff report as well. Well, this meeting went fairly slick, so we'll take that. This meeting stands adjourned. Thank you, gentlemen, for coming.
Rick, you want to sign that?
Yeah,
For sure. Get me that,
I'll get
the
you.
renewal of that, curb and gutter thing.
Yep, I'll get you the deferral. We need.
I thought with all those items, we'd be a little bit longer.
Yeah.
That's tagged as a final proposed plat. And then once they've got all that, we can record that new deferral with your final plat. So I'll get you a notice of decision tomorrow.
Thank you.
Sound good? Yeah, you got it.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Bob. Good to see you.
Good to see you. Hope your day gets